Alright, you've heard the story over and over again. She came to Earth to destroy Steven Universe and the other gems. Yeah, that's right, you've heard her story over and over again. Today we're overanalyzing Pink Diamond's other friend. In this video, we will be analyzing Spinel as she appears in Steven Universe the movie, as well as scaling her to other gems to answer the question, how strong is Spinel? Let's start with something we haven't done in a hot minute, a base feat of strength. Now, Spinel doesn't look all that strong. I mean, she's just whipping around the screen and doing the wibbly-dipply with her spaghetti arms like me and the boys when we ransack the local Dollar General every Saturday. During her initial assault on the crystal gems, we see Spinel pull their collective weight into a clump, applying a weight of 200 pounds to both garnet and amethyst, applying a later weight of 135 pounds for pearl, and finally adding Steven's then weight of 145 pounds to get a total weight of 680 pounds. Not only that, but seeing as Spinel was able to go blow to blow with Steven during their final battle, it's likely she could match his own strength, which allowed him to be able to carry over 3 tons even in his younger years. Alright, and with that, we can get to the big stuff. During the aforementioned encounter, Spinel kicks her protagonist smack dab in the nose, causing him to go flying. Actually, let's get that in slow-mo. Nice. Now, in my video updating Steven's stats back when the movie came out, I said Steven weighed 200 pounds, but now we know that he canonically weighs 145 pounds. Correcting that mistake, and this kick, which covered a distance of 12 meters and accelerates Steven at a rate of 90 meters per second squared, this kick is now worth 5,931 newtons. While that feat had to be corrected, another feat from the same video still stands strong. I am of course speaking of Spinel's stone slam into garnet. This rock has a total volume of 9.86 meters cubed, and assuming it has a shale composition, it should have a mass of 25,640 kilograms. The longest Spinel's arm stretch is roughly 4.95 meters, and she swings this boulder around in 1.1 seconds. We can plug these numbers into the equation for both centripetal velocity and centripetal acceleration to find an acceleration rate of 161.5 meters per second squared. With these two factors in place, we can find a force output of 4,140,760 newtons, which is mighty incredible. That's over 650 times stronger than Frank Bruno, one of the hardest hitting boxers from the 80s. Not only that, but Spinel was able to momentarily match Garnet's strength. In the very first video I ever did analyzing characters, we established that Garnet can punch with an average force of 15,200,000 newtons of force. And yet, things don't stop at 8 digits, they get a whole lot bigger. As all you Spinel fans will tell me, she's way stronger than just 15 million newtons. Which you are correct about, but I bet you didn't know how correct you were. As Steven sings the stupidly catchy song Change, Spinel gets a bit triggered by all the stupid singing. The giant fish she makes coils up with enough energy to push apart a bunch of clouds, which we're not going to go into right here because it really isn't that much compared to other things other gems have done. Check out the other videos I didn't waste my hours from this stuff for nothing. This punch blasts Steven into the giant gemstone embedded in her injector, creating a massive crater. So, scaled to Steven, who stands 5 foot 6 inches, the radius of the crater is roughly 649.38 centimeters, with a circumference of roughly 40.8 meters. In a different shot, we see that the affected crater embedded roughly 1.7 meters deep. Multiplying that circumference by that depth of the crater, we find an area of over 69 square meters. Nice. Now the gemstone on the injector... Okay. We're not given a lot of details about what kind of gemstone is on the injector, specifically its composition. According to the Steven Universe wiki, this gem is a hot pink gemstone. The gemstone that matches this best is pink tourmaline. Now, pink tourmaline doesn't have a listed compressive strength, or at least not one I could find, but it has a ranking of 7.5 on Mohs scale of hardness. That same scale provides diamonds with a ranking of 10, and diamonds have a compressive strength of 60 gigapascals. If we are to directly compare the two, pink tourmaline should have a strength of 45 gigapascals. With that kind of strength in place and the previously mentioned area, we find that Spinel's punch must have been worth 3,105,000,000,000 newtons. That is worth... okay. That is worth 115,012 Saturn V rockets going off right in your face. Holy cow! No wonder the Diamond Authority wanted her back. Hey, thanks for coming to Honor's Place. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Check out the videos on the left and be sure to subscribe. The season of Steven is going to be coming to the close within the next 4 weeks. At some point within the next couple weeks, I'm going to be releasing a schedule update to tell you what's coming on the channel after we finish Steven Universe. I'm very excited to be back doing things. I hope you guys all enjoyed what's been coming out so far. You know, spread the word around. It's really good to be back. You guys have been nothing but supportive. All the comments, all the subscriptions, all the fans. It's honestly a blessing to have you guys. So, thank you much. Yeah, thank you much.